Now 5:52 on this Monday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go. Duluth police need your help finding a missing woman. 40-year-old Tara Fickner was last seen in downtown Duluth around 4:40 on Wednesday afternoon. She was wearing a black jacket, blue hat, and had a red backpack and red Savers bag with her. You're asked to call police if you know where she might be. A Chisholm man died in a motorcycle crash over the weekend. According to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, on Saturday afternoon, a 46-year-old man was driving his motorcycle on Highway 5 near the intersection of Herman Road in Cherry Township. He then failed to make a turn, crossing the center line and going into a water-filled ditch where he was ejected. Bystanders attempted life-saving measures but were unsuccessful. According to authorities, the driver was not wearing a helmet. Speed and alcohol were contributing factors in the crash. The identity of the driver is being withheld until family is notified, and the incident remains under investigation. Layoffs are coming to the BNSF taconite facility in Superior. According to the Transportation Communication Union, 31 of the 62 employees at the Aloise taconite facility were laid off Saturday. A BNSF spokesperson tells us the company has to make workforce decisions that respond to a changing freight environment. A union leader says the layoffs are likely the result of 2 Iron Range mines idling. The company says it will continue to reevaluate its needs at the facility. Heads up this morning before you start your commute. A portion of Highway 2 in Saginaw will be closed for several weeks due to railroad repairs. Beginning today through May 2nd, Highway 2 will be closed between Highways 33 and 194. Signs will be posted for general traffic to use Highway 33 and Saginaw Road as detours. And due to load restrictions on Saginaw Road, large trucks will be directed to separate detours. It was a packed house at Goodwill's brand new Hermantown location Friday. That's where the 10,000 square foot facility on Lindgren Road opened. The space has a much larger sales floor than Goodwill's previous Hermantown location on Miller Trunk Highway. Along with a donation drive-through, it will also feature a career navigation center where people can get help with their job search. That part is expected to open in the coming months. And in sports news, the NBA's regular season ended this weekend with the Minnesota Timberwolves defeating the Jazz 116-105 on Sunday. The team locked down the 6th seed in the Western Conference. They finished the season with a 49-33 record and will face off against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. It's the first postseason matchup between these franchises since 2004, with the Wolves and Lakers splitting the 4-game season series with 2 wins apiece. And later today, Blue Origin will launch an historic human space flight from Texas, and the crew in the New Shepard rocket's 31st mission will be all women. The 6 women going up includes journalist Gayle King, music artist Katy Perry, Bezos' fiance Lawrence Sanchez, film producer Carrie Ann Flynn, former NASA rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, and research scientist Amanda Wynn. There will be no pilots. It's a fully autonomous 11-minute journey above the internationally recognized boundary of space. The crew will experience weightlessness and witness views of Earth through windows. The launch window begins at 8:30 a.m. Central Time.